Guys, what we're saying, Happy Home Brew Wednesday. Let's start off with that, eh? So, today we've had a brewed a brown ale, or as I like to call it, a Nottingham brown ale. We've just wrapped up now. I've just done a bit of a recirculation, bit of a whirlpool as you do, to get that hop cone basically in the middle of the kettle, because we didn't really want too much of that transferring to the brew bucket. So we're going to let it stand now for around about 10 minutes. But that's a good time for me to sample the Ekuanot SMaSH, is what we're here for. Grain2Glass on the Ekuanot SMaSH. Base malt was Marisotto, Ekuanot hops, and some quraac yeast to ferment out with. Watch the video. I'm going to draw a pint off, and then we'll run through what we're saying. And at the end, we'll give a shout out to some beer mails that I've sent to me. See you in a bit. So we're back, guys, 2 days later than planned. The taster didn't quite go as expected. Tuesday afternoon, I did already have a few, don't get me wrong. Messing it up, kept stopping and starting, trying to edit it together. Nah, giving up a bad job. It's now Thursday afternoon, I finished work, and there she is. So, there is the Marisotto Ekuanot and quraac SMaSH. 5 kilo of Marisotto went into this. Ekuanot hops, there was 150 grams in total. Now I wanted to keep the IBUs down very low on this, just let the hops shine through the flavours. So I put 10 grams in 10 minutes to go through the 60-minute boil. 40 grams in went at flame out, and then chilled it down to 80 degrees, and we did a good 100 grams whirlpool basically for 40 minutes. Picked a quraac yeast, I think it was a Monday afternoon, about 2 o'clock. By 11 o'clock Wednesday, 2 days in, she's fermented out. Straight up. Gone. I think down to 1.004. Finished out at 5.6%. The quraac yeast I've used was from a nice chap I met off the UK homebrewing community. I think it's Boss Quraac. He supplies deals. £2 a pot, which I think is very cheap. It's a bottom harvesting yeast, so when you finish with your fermentation, you either reuse a yeast cake at the bottom with some more water on there, you dry it out, or you wash it through. I decided not to do nothing with it, simply because when I sampled it before it went into the fermenter, it was bitter. Very, very bitter. I guess I thought to myself, when you do ferment at high temperatures, things can get bitter. The beer can get really bitter, we know this. And it did crank up to 30 degrees, but quraac takes that, we know that. So that was an issue for me. I didn't think it was the hops, because the IBUs was low, like I said, 10 minutes to go, or the yeast itself has some hop debris, hop trub in it, because when it arrived it was green, like a green powder. So I was a bit worried, but I thought we'll give it a go. And that's why I didn't dry hop it. We're supposed to dry hop it with 200 grams of the Equinox, but I thought, you know, don't want to make it any more bitter as it was. So just let it be, let it sit in the keg and see what it's like. So, has that bitterness gone? This is what we need to know. Yeah, that bitterness has gone alright. I wasn't really worried, if I'm honest. But after 2 days being fermented out, you know, there was going to be loads of hop trub in the fermenter still. And then within the 5th, 6th day, it does need to settle. It does need to cold crash more. So the bitterness was still there. It's certainly mellowed out now. It's been in the keg. It's been about 10 days in the keg now. Regarding the Ekuanot hops, you know, I tell you what it's like. They're like very lemon and limey. This is what I'm getting. Like, if I smell that now, it reminds me of something like a lager top or a shandy. You can really pick up the citrus lemon flavours with just a slight stone fruit in the background there, but nothing overpowering. But a nice clean tasting part, and I'm really pleased the bitterness has, you know, mellowed out, if I'm honest. 5.6%, you can tell it's 5.6 because there's a bit of a chest warmer there. So I'm very pleased with it. Thank you to the chap Thomas for sending me the yeast. It's proved really well, but I didn't, like I said, told you before, I didn't save any of the yeast. I think my preferred method is to top crop the yeast and let it dry out on baking paper. And John Anderson, Abbey Homebrew, knows a lot about that. I think he's sending me some in these next couple of weeks, if I'm right. Anyway, but I have to beer mail him some good stuff back, if I could put some else together. Talking about put together though, the other 200 grams of Ekuanot hops I saved, they're in there. I gave them a dry hop, in there. Got a bit of footage, poured them in 200 grams, and we've got whirlpooling round. And now it looks like it's all settled now. Gonna cold crash that maybe at the weekend, and then get that in the keg for Monday. Force carb or slow carb up for the next weekend. We've also got a lager. I have an IPL condition in another fermenter, and in the brew bucket in the fridge, here's a brown ale I did previous the other day whilst told you about it at the start of the video. So I've got a fair few stuff on the go at the moment. Really nice drop. So we'll leave it as that. Great drop. Equinox hops. I want you to work with them? Definitely. They're very good. Very nice flavours. Big thank you to Timmy Jenkins for sending me them. For letting me win his hop raffle, I guess. I did say, guys, I'm going to finish off with some beer mail that I sent to me, so I'm going to quickly show you that. I'm going to just wrap Homebrew Wednesday up for this week. There's a bloke from Nottingham Homebrewers group called Trevor. Been talking to him for a few years now. I'm going to meet him at the end of the month, so I think I'm purchasing some homebrew equipment off him. He actually sent over a couple of beers the other day. That is the Hobgoblin clone, his take on a Hobgoblin. Doesn't say nothing about the ABV, but I'm sure I could easily get that off him. He actually sent a Citra Pale Ale as well, which was spanking. Fair enjoyed that at the weekend. Rish Smithy, our nice Polish friend, a milk chocolate imperial stout, 9%. Yes. October last year that I bottled up on. It's also sent a quad, about 10%. I think that's about 6 months old now. So thank you, mate. I might do a double review on them one night. Finally, Robbie Williams, you absolute ledge. Arrogant Barstool clone, 6.2, or Arrogant Bastard, as we both know. Or no, sorry. I presume that's what it is. So I look forward to that. And a Flanders Red at 6%. I think that's where he's put the raspberries in. That's been aged quite a few months now, so that will be a treat. As will all my beer mails. Guys, that's it for me this week. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Big love to all the new subscribers. We'll put some other content out next week, maybe my brown ale tasting, who knows. Catch you later.